Hey guys, what's up? It's munclesonkey here. So we're going to be starting another episode of kind of like progress, getting various clips of me doing quests and completing the Slayer tasks and such, whatever you really want to call it. So we're going to start off the video with 80 plus all skills. So with that, I just reached 80 in every single skill, so I can now make myself an 80s cape, which I'm going to do after this pyramid plunder run. And that's pretty awesome. I think that's a pretty big achievement and a great start for the episode, and trust me, it's only going to get better. Well, actually, I don't know if I can top that, but I'll try my best. Alright, so I'm about to complete the Hazio Cult quest. This quest literally took about 5 minutes. It was incredibly fast, but it is required to eventually do while Gothic sleeps. It's not directly required for while Gothic sleeps, but I do eventually have to do it. And it looks like the butler is going to be taken away. I decided to help Sarah because this side of the quest actually had less steps. That's why I did it. So I believe I get 2 quest points for it. Or 1 quest point, and I'm only up to, I believe, 230 quest points at the moment, 220 quest points, and you might think, oh, I only need 50 more quest points for While Gothic Sleeps. I'm almost there. Well, I kind of did some calculations, and I figured out all the quests I needed to do, and I made a list here, so all the quests in black are the ones I need to do. I just finished Hazio Cult, so I'm going to probably do Tower of Life next, and I have to do all these quests, and oh my goodness. Morning's in Part 2 is in there, Regicide is in there, what are some other horrible ones? Nomad's Requiem, I decided to do that just because it might be a bit of fun. But yeah, there's some pretty bad quests in here. For the most part, I tried to avoid quests that are really annoying, but all the required quests for While Gothic Sleeps are in there. And yeah, in addition, I have to do like another 15 quests after all the required ones just so I can get up to 270 quest points. But it's not going to be fun. I will make the best of it and try to get these done in possibly a few days. Alright, well, another quest about to be done, Tower of Life. I thought this quest was short, and actually said on Runescape that this is a short quest. It ended up being a bit longer than that, but I did complete it, and I needed it for RD tasks eventually anyway, so good to get that out of the way. Okay, so just wrapping up the quest. I believe this is making history, or is it meeting history? I don't know. There's one of them that's the first one, and I think the first one is making. Yeah, this is meeting history, so I completed that. 223 quest points so far, which means I still have 47 to go. Oh my goodness. And yeah, I'm going to try my best to grind away at them. I don't know how much XP this gives, but I highly doubt it's very much. 1k agility XP. Not so great, so pretty much my quest reward was 3k agility XP. Not really worth it considering that took a good 15 minutes, but I'm nearly done with, some of these novice quests. I think I have 2 more novice quests to go, and then I start on the intermediate quests, but, there's still a lot of quests left, so we'll see how it goes. And I'm about to complete my last novice quest that I have to do, so, unfortunately, I have to say goodbye to all these short, easy quests, and it moves on to the more difficult quests. But yeah, I did, what is this? Rune Mysteries. For some reason I hadn't done it yet, even though this is like one of the basic novice free-to-play quests. I have no idea why I haven't done this yet. But I did complete that. Time to move on. I don't know what's next, but I'll find out soon. Okay, we're about to complete the Slug quest, and I actually have to do the next quest in this series as well. This is for RD tasks. This isn't actually for While Gothic Sleeps, but, I need the quest points anyway, so I might as well get them done. Get the RD tasks done at some point. I don't know when that's going to happen. But Slug complete, the first in the Slug series, I believe. I believe the next quest unlocks like the proselyte armor or something, but I'll go ahead and do that one next. And the Slug Menace is complete. I thought this was a really short, quick quest. Apparently I was wrong, but I'm now a proselyte. I will be a proselyte in the Temple Knights, which means I can wear proselyte armor now that I've completed that quest. Sadly, proselyte armor isn't nearly as useful as it once was. Proselyte armor used to be king back in the day. I'd always slay in proselyte and fire cape and oh, those were the days. But anyway, I'm just going to turn in this quest here, and it turns out this quest actually is required for ROTM. I was wrong. I thought it wasn't. I thought this was just required for RD tasks, but I in fact need it for ROTM, so yeah, good thing I got it done. Hey guys, what's up? So I was actually doing A Tale of Two Cats, but during A Tale of Two Cats you kind of have to wait for some potatoes to grow, and you have to take a break during the quest, and that's really annoying. I hate quests that make you take a break, like the quests like Garden of Tranquility or Forget About the Tale of a Drunk Dwarf. It's just, oh, why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. But in the meantime, while I was waiting, I did the watchtower quest, which was admittedly extremely annoying and one of the worst quests I've done all day. But I got 4 quest points for completing that, which is awesome. That's really helping out a lot. And now I know how to teleport to TNO, which I probably won't do ever because of lodestones, but it would have been useful a few years ago. Okay, and I'm about to complete A Tale of Two Cats, and I'm actually going to change my quest list a little bit, because instead of doing Nomad's Requiem, I think I'm going to do One of a Kind instead, because I actually got more quest points from Watchtower than I thought. I thought Watchtower gave 3 quest points, and I kind of figured for that, and Watchtower actually gives 4 quest points, which means I have an extra quest point to work with. So instead of doing the 2 quest points Nomad's Requiem, I think I'm going to do the 1 quest point One of a Kind. One of a Kind is a shorter quest as far as I can remember. It's been a long time since I did Nomads, so I'm not quite sure how long it is. But also the One of a Kind XP reward is better, and I also think the reward is better, and Celestial Dragon's one of the best tasks in the game, whereas with Nomads all you get is a cape that doesn't even have great stats. But yeah, I'm going to probably be doing One of a Kind next, but Tale of Two Cats complete, which is awesome because it unlocks a whole ton of quests. Alright guys, so I'm about to complete One of a Kind. The quest took a while, actually. I remember this being like an incredibly short quest. Not necessarily though, so I'm actually going to side with Sherigan and send this guy home, because on my main account I sided with this guy, Karapak, and had him stay. But I'm going to send him home on this account, and anyway, that's just a little bit of lore, I guess. I don't think it really affects the outcome of the quest anyway. But quest complete, so I'm now going to get a Dragon Rider amulet. I can now kill celestial dragons, and I'll get a good chunk of XP as well. I don't believe I'll get any levels from this, but 90k magic, 80k summoning, 45k dungeoneering, 5k divination. Only 5k divination? That's a bit sad. Anyway, so I now have the Dragon Rider amulet too, which is a really great amulet, but good quest to get out of the way, so I'm glad I got that one done. And I just completed possibly the easiest quest of all time, and all fired up. This quest literally takes 5 minutes. It's not even hard at all. But let's turn this quest. Oh, 1 quest point. That's a bit disappointing. But I mean, the quest took literally 5 minutes, so you couldn't really ask for more than that. So the scorpion catcher was actually marked on the quest guide I was using as a long quest. It took 5 minutes, so it wasn't exactly what I would consider long, but hey, maybe to some people that's a really long time. But scorpion catcher complete, only 1 quest point, but hey, you can't really argue with a 5-minute long quest. Speaking of 5-minute long quests, I have another quest coming up which is going to be even less time. Okay, so the quest I was mentioning earlier that was very fast is Empire Need. As far as I know, this is actually the fastest quest of the game. It took me about 2 minutes to do it from quest start to complete. It takes no time at all. Wow, 40k XP for about 2 minutes of work. That is very good. And I also got some Phoenix Quills. I don't know how much these are worth. Like 3k each. That's not horrible, I guess. But yeah, really easy 1 quest point. So I'll take that every day of the week. And I completed another incredibly quick quest in the Tribal Totem, which I needed to complete for some reason. I don't exactly remember why, but one thing I've noticed in Karamja is a whole bunch of these guys' faces have kind of like, look at this face. His face is kind of messed up, you know, it's kind of like partially lighter, partially darker. And I noticed quite a few of the guys from Taibawani Trio Quest, which I did complete as well but didn't record, had that same weird graphical glitch with their faces, and then in the chat head it looks completely fine. Just kind of an odd odd phenomenon. But yeah, Tribal Totem is done. I think I only have 1 more intermediate quest to do, and then I get to move on to the hard quests or experience quests, and I really only have about like 10-12 more quests in total to do before I can start on While Gothic Sleeps. Alright, about to finish up Spirits of the Elid. We're just putting the statue on the statue plinth, and Spirits of the Elid complete. 10k XP, not terribly helpful. I do have quite a bit of spins. They have been storing up, and somehow my little ability ribbon here completely changed itself. Oh, here's the spins. 6 spins. I think I'm going to wait until I do a couple more quests to spin. However, I'm all done with the intermediate quests now, so the next one I have to do is the Path of Glouphrie, and I actually do have 15 quests left now. I know earlier I said I had like 10 to 12, but I actually have 15 now after Spirits of the Elid is complete. So it's going to be quite a grind, but hopefully I can finish that in the next couple days. And I'm just about to complete the Path of Glouphrie. This quest was, you know, actually kind of short, kind of fun. I really enjoy this quest. For some reason, there's only 1 puzzle in it with the indigo squares and all these, you know, colored pieces, but it was really simple. Because I remember with the first quest, the Prisoner of Glouphrie, I don't remember which one it was, the first one in the series, I did that on stream, and I was like exhausted at the time, and I had a really hard time just figuring out how to do the puzzle. But this time I did the puzzle in like a minute. But 60k XP for doing that quest. We're up to 241 quest points, which means I only have 29 quest points to go. So I will try to get that done as fast as possible. And let's move on to the next quest, whatever that happens to be. Alright guys, that's all for this progress video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I gotta say, I do have a ton of clips coming up of, you know, more quests I've been doing, because I've been going on a complete quest binge lately. I really want to finish ROTM and get Glacors unlocked, and then I'll probably camp some Glacors for, I don't know, I might like do one staff and then stop and hopefully get lucky on some steads or something like that. But I do gotta say, I've been absolutely really enjoying myself, having a lot more fun than I thought with some of these quests, even though some of them have been kind of annoying. And yeah, hopefully I'll get ROTM done soon, but I do have a lot more clips saved up of quest progress, so I'm hoping it's somewhat enjoyable to watch. I have made progress videos before like that in the past, and people have enjoyed, but I do gotta say, the ratings in the video I uploaded yesterday were absolutely amazing. I got 500 likes in under 24 hours, and the video actually became one of my top 10 most liked videos of all time in just 24 hours, so I just wanted to say thanks a ton for that, guys. It really helps. And yeah, farewell till the next progress video, which will probably be coming out tomorrow, just because I have so many clips saved up.